Right, we are back with more of our Rebuilding Bury. I was about to say Road to Glory there for a moment. Rebuilding Bury. We are, October in League One. We're going to go all the way up till Christmas in this one. We've got our youth scouts currently away, all 5-star, 5-star. Now we're looking pretty damn good. One thing I've done off camera though, while we're away, is I've just built a couple of extra teams. Just so we can mix and match without having to go in and change the squad every game. I can just throw one of these out every now and again, just rather than changing all the players over and over again. So just gives a few more people an opportunity to have a bit of game time. This will change as we go on, of course, but I think this is a decent set of teams really we've got going here. So let's get forward, see what we've got coming up first. We're currently joint top of the table alongside Wigan, 5 points clear of the playoffs. Right, MK Dons coming up. Should hopefully be a winnable game. Is Friss back? Friss is back. Okay. Well, let's go with our strongest team for this one then against MK Dons. So as you can see, De Klerk has made his way into the team. He's only 57 rated, but I seem to recall he's got a pretty high potential. So I'll put him in the case of the injury to Jespersen. Of course, Jespersen will get his position back once he comes back from his injury, but it's pretty good. 2-0 victory. Mercier and Sikan with the goals. And we stay joint top. Right, let's get the training going then. So these are the guys we're trying to get up to a 60. Oh, Velasquez is a 60 now, so we'll have to stop training him and get one of the other guys in. Of course, once the players get to a 60, we can see how good their potentials are in the squad hubs. That's the reason why we're doing that. Right, let's push forward. We've got Bradford coming up. Do we want to change things up a little bit? Let's play one of the other formations. Let's try... should we try this one? Is that risky? Probably. No, that'd be fine. That'd be fine. We'll play that. We'll give it a go. What can go wrong? Again, it's just a way to utilise slightly different people, really. So, we lost 2-1. Okay. Maybe a lot could go wrong by utilising that. I'm going to... Hopefully... Yeah, hopefully that's going to be a one-off. That's nothing to do with the fact that I changed the team. I'm a bit disappointed there, I must admit. Right, Velasquez, let's bring you out. Let's get De Klerk trained up. Because, I mean, you are in that attacking position now, so it will be handy to see how good you actually are. So that's Pinto now up to a 66, which is good. We will need to get him up a bit quickly. Of course, he does have a 90-plus potential, which is pretty nice. But he started pretty low this season. Right, Rotherham upcoming. So we'll go back with our strongest lineup, I think, which is this one. So let's get the game started. Hopefully we can turn things back around and get a win again. So we're going to have pulled 3 points away from us at the top. So it'd be nice if we could sort of catch that up as soon as possible. But of course, just getting promoted is going to be massive for us. The board weren't expecting it. They wanted us to finish mid-table. It's a 2-2 draw. Belcourt and Friss with the goals. Two dodgy games there, but like I said, the board was only expecting us to finish mid-table, so anywhere around the top is not bad at all. I would like to get promoted because players like Belcourt and Friss are not going to stick around if we don't. I mean, they're mid-70s now. They're easily good enough for the championship already, so if we don't get promoted, we could lose them pretty quickly. And they both have the potential to be something special, so I want to make sure we keep a hold of those two guys because they could really, really be two amazing players when we get into the Premiership. Right, Shrewsbury. Right, let's stick with the... Is Jespersen back yet? Is he back from injury? I don't think he is because I've not had the piece of news yet. No, he's still injured for now. Because we have Velasquez on the bench. He should be there, really. There we go. Okay, that's fine for now then. That's fine for now. So let's keep pushing with a stronger team. Hopefully we can pull off a victory. We've gone 2 games without a win, so it'd be nice to get ourselves back in winning ways. I mean, these are not at the best run recently, Shrewsbury. And we do get the advantage. The goals from Friss and Sikan. Lovely jubbly. Right, training is available. We've got Newcastle in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup, or whatever it's called in this game now. There we go. De Klerk and he both go up to 58s, which is nice. As my cat's gone absolutely mental in the back room with a little ball it's just found. Right. Newcastle in the EFL Cup, then it's a big deal. Oh, we've got an offer for Brune. Okay, we'll take that. I mean, of course, we've got 2 better goalkeepers now, so I thought we might as well let him go. Just stops us getting a lot of angry players for not playing enough. Right. So Newcastle, we have to play our best team for this one, surely. So let's go. Sikan ends his goal drought. Hopefully, the bug's still going and Newcastle are going to play a weaker side. They did. And we won. We knocked Newcastle out the Carabao Cup. 2-1 Friss and Johansson with the goals. Boom. And Sikan missed a penalty as well. There we go. We're into the 5th round of the FA Cup. Next up then, this is Rochdale. Okay, we're going to... Let's go with this team for the Rochdale game. The cat now just ran straight into the door with the ball as well. So we've just changed things up a little bit. It just brings in Ricky. It brings in Cordoba, who's unhappy about the lack of playing time. And Cordoba got himself sent off. Wow, okay, mate. You moan about not playing. We bring you in and you get yourself sent off straight away. Mate. Well, we're 4 points away from the top of the table now, but we are still 4 points away from the playoffs as well. So we are still looking okay as Dominguez gets himself up to a 52 now. Remember, he started as a 40 beginning of the season. So that's good to see him getting up there. And, of course, it is the end of the month. Oh, youth scouts are back. Yes. Yes. Right. Managerial role at some random club. Reject the offer. I don't want to get anywhere near you, mate. We are Bury through and through. Right, Youth Academy monthly reports. 78 to 88. You're not going to be good enough, I'm afraid. 64 to 84. You're not good enough. 83 to 94. You are good enough. And you are not good enough. I'm being really brutal now because we can afford it. We can afford to bring through just the best. It's been a training injury for Brandon Mitchell for 3 weeks. That's a big loss. Brune is going in January. Okay. We're making some good profit from our youth academy now. Come on, youth scouts. Where are you, my man? There you are. Corboda just played. He said it's really disappointing not to be played. Okay. The game's working pretty damn well. This new system just doesn't seem to work at all, does it? Come on, game. It's really lagging here for a bit. God, the cats are loving this ball. They're going absolutely mad with it. Right. Youth Scouts. My favourite part of the month. It's really disappointing not to be involved in the team. You played! It's your best option. Okay, that's fine. Johansson, I'm proud of you. Brune, I'm proud of you. He's not even playing. It's just... This whole system just doesn't seem to work very well. Right? Well, here we go then. More. Striker, 71 to 91. Physically strong. We'll take you. Hoffman, 72 to 92. We'll take a bit of you as well. Albrecht, we're going to bin you off. You need more scouting, I think, Fisher. Kaiser is definitely a no. Ronnie Holzell. Well, you're definitely a no. And you're definitely a no. I think I'm going to scout you two a bit further. You both look like you could be pretty good, but I want to make sure. But we have taken 1 or 2 from that. We could do with another striker, really. Ooh. Hugh King. 73 to 93. We'll take you. Jamie Cook's a no. You will scout further. You're definitely a no. You will scout further. You... so you can go. I think Tyler Rose will bring in. And you 3 will scout further. And then finally, I think you're in Italy, aren't you? Yes, 72 to 92. Right midfielder. Of course he is. Okay. 70 to 88 to no. 76 to 94. Another right midfielder. What's that noise? Sorry, I heard a weird noise. 66 to 90. We're going to say no on that. We'll keep scouting you further. We'll take the goalkeeper. We'll scout you further. We'll take you. And we'll scout you further. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I think we've done pretty well this month with youth players. Let's go and see what we have got. Right, so we got Gwyddy, 72 to 94, 49 current. Hugh King, 73 to 93, 43 current. Max Wagner, we got ourselves a striker finally, 71 to 91, 47 current. Guidi, right mid Guidi this time. 53 current, 72 to 92. Tyler Rose is a left mid, 72 to 94. Matteo Ricci, 76 to 94, right midfield, of course. And Giovanni Rossi even, 72 to 94. Paul Hoffman, right mid as well. This is just so many blimmin' right mids, isn't there? So many right mids. Well, at least we know we can have a bit of a clear out again and in the summer and see how we go. Right, so Corboda's on the bench for all of our teams, which is useful. Let's push forward then through November. Right, so it's Coventry City up next. This is a big game, Coventry. So they want him on loan. I'm going to say no, because I think I might be selling Cordoba, to be honest. I think we might have some better options in our youth academy. Let's keep pushing you guys up then. So Pinto's up to a 67 now. De Klerk up to a 59. He getting pretty close as well. De Klerk's one I definitely want to get up because I feel like he has got a good potential, if I remember correctly. I normally write these down when I bring them through, I must admit, but because of the whole system where you can just click it and find out like how good they're going to be with using the text, like exciting, all that sort of stuff. I've just been using that recently. So Cordoba, you've been suspended. So onto the bench comes, let's bring on Jespersen. Apparently he's available now. He might get himself a little bit of time on the pitch. You never know. That's our strongest team for now then. Let's see how we get on. Apparently we've still got an unavailable player. Who else is unavailable? Oh, Mitchell's injured as well, isn't he? I forgot about Mitchell. Who's our backup centre-back now? Oh, I've sold everyone, haven't I? Conceição is our backup centre-back. He's 65 rated still. It's not bad. Oh, DeHaan's made a way up to a 70. I forgot. New month, obviously, stat upgrades have come in. So Belcour's a 76. Friss is 75. Belcour's almost good enough to play in the... He probably is good enough to play in the Premiership now. It's crazy. Right, Coventry. Massive game, this one. Massive, massive game. They are the team just below us in the league. So we have to do well in this one. We have to get the win. We've not got our strongest team due to injuries. But hopefully it's a team that's good enough to win still. It is. 2-1 victory. Goals from Belcourt and Sikan do the job. Right, that's going to strengthen our place in the automatic promotion spot. And we gained a couple of points on Wigan as well. Only 2 points away from them now, but 6 points safely inside the top 2. He and Dominguez both got another point. Both of those guys are two that I'm trying to get leveled up as soon as we can, because I would like to use them a bit more. Right, suspension is over. I'm not really that bothered with Cordoba, to be honest. AFC Wimbledon up next, the team that's been following us for the last 2 seasons, or 3 seasons, should I say, including this one. We're still going strongest side as we mix it up a little bit. Let's go for this one, because I want Dominguez to get a game. Mitchell is back for this one. What have they found now? The cats are attacking something now, I'm not sure what they found. Looks like some fluff. Is that some fluff they found? What have they got? Anyway, it's a 1-1 draw. Belcourt with a goal. That's not ideal, to be honest with you. But I'm doing this just to get Dominguez in the team for a few games. Well, I'm going to have to find out what they're playing with. 1 second, I've got to grab this, because if they try and eat it, it could not go down too well for me. So let's do that training. What have you found? What is that? Oh, it's the bit of my headphones. I've been looking for that for ages. Wow. You know the little rubber bit that comes off your headphones? I lost it months ago and I've just seen them batting it around the floor. Okay. Nothing major happened in that training session then. We do have a big game coming up against Doncaster. So Dehan wants to play. So let's go for this formation for this one then. Why not? Let's try and mix and match. But to be honest, every time I try and change formations like this, it seems to be hitting us pretty hard. So this is not too different. This just rests Sikan, brings in de Klerk as a striker. And we have he, and there we go though. It is a 4-1 victory. Goals from Johansson, de Klerk, Friss and Belcourt. Now, de Klerk is going to come out of that team because Joe Jespersen should be fit now. Is he fit? More or less. And he's a centre forward, and that's what that position is. So I feel like he is going to play in place of de Klerk in this team. Like that. So he's going to be the main forward man for that. And that also means that in the second team, I think we're going to play... So are you a CDM in this? Yeah, you are CDM in that, aren't you? Are you CDM, or is that just for the position that you're supposed to be playing? I was a bit confused with that, to be honest with you, but... no, we'll actually leave that one as it is, I think. And then our main strongest team, though, which is this one. De Klerk will drop out of this then for Jespersen. Boom, like that. And yeah, it's a pretty good bench, I think. We're happy with that. Okay. That's just made us a lot stronger now. We've got to think we're still in the Carabao Cup as well, aren't we? Not Newcastle. We're in the 5th round of the Carabao Cup now. That's got to be worth a few quid for us as we get a game coming up against Colchester. First, we've got a loan offer for Cordoba. So we'll let him go out on loan then, if he's so determined. Player chats. Mitchell, I'm proud of you. Johansson, I'm proud of you. I don't know what they said, to be honest, but it made them happy either way. Right, Colchester. We're 2 points away from Wigan. Still 6 points clear of Ipswich in 3rd. So we're doing okay. It'd be nice to get top of the table again, though. We can get 2 championships in a row to get into the championship. That'd be really cool. Right, Colchester. We're going to go with the strongest team, are we? Jespersen's fit. Right, our strongest team is fully fit and fully happy at this point in time. It's not actually our strongest team, because we need to bring the centre-back back in, don't we? So we need to bring, of course, what's his name? Mitchell back in. Boom, there we go. So Mitchell and Mercier both have potentials of over 90. They're going to be our future centre-back pairing for a very long time to come, I believe. Friss and Belcourt both have 90 plus potentials. Vandenbroek has a 90 plus potential. 3-1 win over Colchester. Goals from Friss, Jespersen and Velasquez from the bench. We've got Liverpool in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. This should be interesting. So Pinto gets himself up to a 67. De Klerk. Sorry, Leclerc's the Formula 1 driver. De Klerk gets himself up to a 60, which is nice. Let's have a look at de Klerk then. Let's see what the squad hub says about him. So we're going to go... This will work. Go down to the 60s. De Klerk. Exciting prospects. Who's 85 to 90. So not like the full max, don't get me wrong. Showing great potential is only 80 plus. So I'm going to add you to the transfer list. Told you we're being a bit brutal now. We only want players that are... And can I just sell you? No, I can't. We only want players that have got exciting prospect or higher. Brandon Mitchell, for example. Potentially something special. Mercier special. You're special. You're an exciting prospect, so you're 85 to 90. You're 85 to 90 as well. You're something special. You're off. Something special, something special. Great potential, so you're only 80 to 85, so you should be leaving soon, to be honest with you. But saying that, we know we've got Gomez playing right back. Yes, we can't get rid of you yet. Jespersen, so you're only 80 to 85 as well, but you know, Friss is something special and Belcourt something special. Belcourt's going to be massive, I think. He's going to be so high because he's almost up there now. Here we go. Quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup against Liverpool. If the bug's still going with the game, they won't be playing their strongest team. This is a good opportunity for us. The bug is still going. Not saying that. They played Firmino and Salah. They played Firmino and Salah, and we beat them 3-1. 2 goals from Jesperson, 1 from Belcourt. We're into the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Mate, if we get into Europe this season by winning the Carabao Cup, can you imagine? Could you imagine the scenes if we got in to the Carabao Cup, if we got into the Europa League? Which, I mean, we've only got to go through one more round, really, haven't we? Right, let's have a look at the youth squad. 70 to 92, that's fine. 77 to 94 centre mid. That's not bad at all. 72 to 90 striker. 72 to 88 right mid. We've got so many right mids, that's not good enough. 75 to 94 left mid. 78 to 94 right wing. 77 to 94 right mid. 85 to 94 centre mid. Luis Sanchez needs to come up as soon as possible. He's going to be great for us, he is. Valerio Gallo, 78 to 92. And Hoffman, you're gone as well, mate. Right. The scouts are due back any second then. And we've got manager of the month again. That's good. So the scouts are due back and we need to book them out straight away to somewhere else. I think I might just book them out for the whole season now, rather than... Or do we want to keep doing every 3 months? Well, we can do every 3 months, can't we, I suppose? Right, so this is the last one, so we've got to make our choices here. Fabian Fischer, 75 to 94 potential, will take you. 73 to 94 potential, Holzel will take. You're a goner. 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 Wow, we didn't do too well with Germany, did we, really? Next up then is England. Harrison Mitchell, 74 to 94. Nicholas Brown, 72 to 94. Harrison Wright, 74 to 94. Ethan Lee, 80 to 94. Could be up to a 71 now. That could be good. I'm going to take you, Patrick Robinson, not because of your potential, but because you could be anywhere between 59 to 79. So you could be massively good right now. Let's get rid of you. 71 to 94, Isaac Mitchell. You can go. Okay, our youth academy is currently full. So I'm going to let both of you two go. We're going to have to promote some of the youth academy into our main squad. Because our youth academy is full. It's a problem when you get so many great young players like this, isn't it? So Hugh King, Ethan Lee, 60 rated, 80 to 94 centre back. Wow. Who was the one who had a high current ability? Between 59 and 79. It was you, 67 rated, Patrick Robertson. Okay, let's take Patrick Robertson because 67 rated is a good level to have to go straight into the squad. I'd like to take Sanchez, but I can't. Is there any others that are like high 50s? So you're high 50, but you're not old enough. You're 55, Ronnie Holzel. 52. So you're 60, but I can't take you either. Okay. So I think I'm going to take then Ronnie Holzel, because we are going to need another centre back anyway soon. And then all these are pretty good, aren't they? I mean, striker 72 to 90, you're not going to be good enough for us, I don't think. Unless you're like exactly 90. And you're 92 goalkeeper. We want a higher than that, to be honest. Okay, I've been a bit brutal. But I think we need to, and you need to be higher as well. I think we need to be a bit brutal because we've got another scout report coming now. And then we're going to have even more coming every single month, aren't we? Right. Here we go. 74 to 94. Ricky. Another Ricky. There's so many Rickies. Let's make sure we get the best ones first. 76 to 94. Moretti. Yes. Tommaso Costa is a no. You're a no. And then you're a potential. Still, I'm going to say no. I mean, we've got two good goalkeepers anyway for now. So we don't need you at this point in time. Right, so we've done really well again, haven't we, really? There's Moretti's a cam. 76 to 94. 56 current ability. Looks pretty damn good, doesn't he? So we need to just see how good these players are and we can bring some of them up. Hopefully, we could bring some up in January and really strengthen our squad and get rid of some players that we're not over keen on. But I'm pretty happy with that. Right, so now we're going to send the youth staff out again. So, I think I enjoyed going around like the bigger nations, so I think we'll do that again. So let's get France underway. Let's get Spain. We've done Spain already, haven't we, recently? Or should we go for some of these countries? Let's go for some of these countries. Let's go for Ghana again. I want some good Ghanaian players. Jonathan Phillips. Can you go and find me some good players? Let's go for some random ones. Why not? Go and find me some good players in Chile. Bring me back some amazing Chileans. And you, my man. We're sending you off to the Korean Republic? No, let's go to Japan. Let's try and get some Japanese viewers in here. Right, so that is another 3 months worth of scouting. And we've got a pretty damn good squad at this point in time. So let's push forward for our game against Stevenage in the second round of the FA Cup. Once again, we're going to go with our strongest side because... Oh, we can't go with our strongest side because we have an issue. We have an injury to Friss again. Why is it always Friss? Right, let's put Ricky in. And Dehan is injured as well. Oh, Ricky, you're so pretty. Let's bring in you then. Friss has to come off the bench. It was King, wasn't it, who had a good potential, wasn't it? Yeah. You were something special, weren't you, King? So let's bring you onto the bench. Maybe I should have brought King on in place of Ricky, to be honest, because King, I think, is... I don't think Ricky's got a massive potential, to be honest. So, Stevenage. FA Cup. They've lost their previous 2 games. And they get a draw, so we're going to have a replay on this one then. That's not ideal. We didn't really want a replay, to be honest. There's extra games that we don't really need. Do we have any stat upgrades this month? I didn't check, to be honest with you. Sikan's up to a 74. Mitchell's up to a 69. Apart from that, it was a decent-ish game for us, really. Right, so de Klerk is now a 60, so we can see his potential. So let's take Billy Brown. Which I'm pretty sure I know yours anyway, Billy Brown, to be honest, but... We'll get you sorted, and he is now a 60 as well. So we can now bring in Green. Yeah, let's get Green up to a 60 as well then. And as soon as Pinto gets up to a 70, we'll stop training him as well. Menez is now hit to 60. Want to try and get as many players up to a 60 as I can before we hit January. That way I can keep track and see if there's any we can sell and then replace with the better ones from the academy, because now we've got the free 5-star scouts. We're aiming literally for a full squad of something specials. That's what we're looking for. As Peterborough barrel up towards us. We're currently 5 points beneath Wigan, but we have a game in hand, and we're 5 points ahead of Ipswich with a game in hand. So if we beat Peterborough, we could be 8 points clear of third position, which will definitely put us in prime position for promotion. I'd love to win the league, don't get me wrong, but promotion would be massive for us this season. The board are very happy with us, as they should be. We've got an amazing team. We've got some amazing players. And here we go. So Dehan wants to play. You were injured, mate. That's why you're not in the squad at this point in time. Are you back? You are back. Okay, you're 70 rated. I mean, I think the other guy actually Dominguez has a higher potential than you, to be honest. See, we now can find out how good he is as well. Because he's now a 60, so I can see what his level is. So let's have a quick look on here then at the most recent 60. So de Klerk is, of course, exciting. King is transfer listed. Okay. Billy Edwards is showing great potential. He is showing great potential. So he's only 80 to 85. Menezes is showing great potential as well. So he's only 80 to 85 as well. Okay. Okay, we'll have to come through here then in January and we'll be a bit brutal with some of these. Because like we said before, showing great potential is 80 to 85. Exciting prospect is 85 to 90. And something special is 90 to 90. Well, 90 plus. I think it only goes up to 94 anyway, though, to be honest. So we can be a bit brutal. Anyone who's just 80 to 85, we can probably bin. And replace them with the better ones. It's only a 2-2 draw with Peterborough. Big chance wasted there. Goals, though, from Jesperson and Sikan. See, Jesperson's one of the problems because he's only 80 to 85 potential. But he's one of our higher rated players at this point in time. So Menezes is now a 60. So we can now start training up. So all the wingers are done. All the strikers are done or in the process of being done. Midfielders, there's Alvarez. Yeah, Alvarez looks like the one that needs to be done. Let's get you into some adept attacking scenarios. There you go. Pinto hits 69. Dominguez hits 56. So I think Dominguez could have a potentially something special. That way he should be taking Dahan's position at some point. But Dahan, again, is 70 rated now, so it's pretty difficult to drop him, really. So Stevenage now in the second round FA Cup replay. It's an important game. Be nice to get through to the third round of the FA Cup just to try and get some more prize money. Anyone we want to change in here? Is Friss available again yet? No, Friss is still out injured. He's not be injury prone, is he? That could be a problem, couldn't it? Mitchell's the good one then, isn't he? He's the one who's higher rated, who's got a good potential. King is the one we want to get rid of. Is that correct? Am I correct there? Am I wrong? I could be both, to be honest. We've got Hosel now as well, haven't we? Of course, we need to get him leveled up to see how good he's going to be. So who did I want on the bench? Who did I just take off? It was Ricky. Right. Let's get into this game then against Stevenage. Of course, we need a victory if we can. Get through to the third round of the FA Cup, get some more money in. They've lost the other two games apart from the game against us. Can we compound that? Yes, 3-0 victory. Goals from Mercier, Belcourt and Jesperson. We're through to the third round of the FA Cup as well as the semi-finals. So the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup is a two-legged affair now, isn't it? Wow. That is interesting. Mansfield upcoming. So again, we've got a game in hand, but we're going to quite far ahead of us now. I think we're just going to go with the same team that won that last game. Because we want to try and just keep chasing down Wigan if we can. It's a 2-0 win. Jesperson and Johansson with the goals. Our two Danish attacking mids. Right, so let's also get the training back on. So Alvarez gets up, Green goes up, Dominguez goes up, and of course Brown. So yeah, we've got Green and Brown now. We've got some good colours going on. Dominguez is getting close to that 60 mark, which means he would have gone up 20 stat points this season. And of course we do have a task to play him in, is it 5 games or 10 games? I'm not sure, to be honest, but we will keep playing him as well. Right, we're currently 5 points off the top with a game in hand, and we're 5 points off third with a game in hand, so important game, this one. We're just going to go with the normal first team for now, then, I think. Just to push as hard as we can. Don't want to take any risks. Double Sikan gives us a 2-1 win. Nice. Been through a bit of a goal drought, Sikan, so it's nice to see him get that result. So let's keep pushing forward, although our managerial rating went down a bit there. I'm not quite sure why. We've got Southend United now as well at home. Let's check the news, make sure I'm not messing anything up here, because prize money, 62k. No, I can't understand why the board rating has gone down a bit, to be honest. Maybe we're not on track for getting the monetary targets or something like that, but oh, we've got another injury then, have we? Who's a problem now? Mercier has been suspended. So, You know what? It's time for Holzel to make his debut. Oh, there's Robinson, isn't it, as well? Let's see how good Robinson actually is, because if he's actually got a good potential, then that could have been a storming player. 67 current ability, straight in the squad. Makes him one of the highest rated players we actually have. He is not even got a massive potential. Okay. Well, let's just add him straight to the transfer list and might as well make some money off of him. Right, Southend United. So Holzel makes his debut. Hopefully he's got a good potential as well. Be nice to have another good, strong centre-back. And it's a 2-0 win. Goals from Jesperson and from Sikan. Right, so we're currently 2 points beneath Wigan with a game in hand. Excellent. And we are quite a chunk of games ahead of... quite a chunk of points ahead of Ipswich. 7, to be precise, with a game in hand as well. Excellent. We are in a very good position right now. Alvarez and Green both go up a point. Green up to a 59, Alvarez up to a 58. It'd be lovely to get those two up to a 60 before January, and then we can see if they're good enough to stay or not. Should they stay or should they go? Right, so who's injured now then? That was Jesperson, out for 6 weeks. Wow, okay. Well, de Klerk, this is your opportunity, my man. Again. It's your chance to take this position and hold on to it as your own. Who's going to come onto the bench then? It's going to be... who are we keeping? That's the problem, isn't it? I mean, a lot of these players are going to be leaving, aren't they? Dominguez can probably come on the bench then. He can cover that position. Alvarez is probably going to come off, and we'll bring... not Robinson. Mercier on... in place of Robinson. Mercier then on in place of Holzel, and Holzel can come on in place of... there we go. So that way we got no centre mids. Well, Velasquez can play the 2 cam positions. And he can play striker. Okay, so we have actually got a cover for everybody in the pitch, which is nice. Friss. Oh, is Friss back now, actually? I didn't check that. Is Friss back, or is Friss still out injured? Friss is still out injured as well. So that's 2 players here that might be slightly injury prone, because we've seen them both now be injured twice this season for quite long periods of time. Are they just unlucky? That's the question, I suppose, isn't it? Right, Tranmere. Let's go. We've already changed our team, haven't we? So this is a good chance now for de Klerk to show what he can do. He's going to get a consistent 6 weeks worth of games. It's Van der Broek with the goal that gets us the 1-0 victory. And there we go. Oh, okay. I was going to show you the league, but we're not going to get a chance. Another player was injured in that game, though. We did get Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. Okay, we're going to show the Millwall game in this video because I want to see what the youth scouts have brought back. But this, of course, is going to be our FA Cup 3rd round game. It's Johansson out injured now. Wow. Injury crisis at Bury. Velasquez is 69 now. Peru. Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So we're going to bring Velasquez across to here and switch like that. Belcourt 77 rated. Wow. That is mad. These players are progressing so quick at the moment. It's really crazy. But this is a big game. Then Millwall in the FA Cup. Can we get around to the 4th round of the FA Cup? Let's have a look. Millwall are on good form though. 3 wins out of 3 in their previous 3. Yes, we've beaten Belcourt and Velasquez with the goals for a 2-0 win, and we continue our run of great form. Great form. Right. Let's do the training before I forget. Boom. Green is a hit of 60. Nice. We can see how good his potential is going to be in the future. Right then. Let's go to our notifications. Right, player returned from injury. So, Vasco Guedes. Okay. Oh, he's returned back from it in loan, sorry. Okay. Chao Gomez picked up a suspension. We can see the update for the youth squad. 78 to 94. 92, sorry. 74 to 94. 76 to 94. 84 to... Oh my god, Ethan Lee. Ethan freaking Lee. You need to turn 16, mate, as soon as possible. 73 to 89. Tyler Rose, you're not going to be good enough for us. 71 to 91. I will just about keep you. 73 to 91. 70 to 86, you're gone. 74 to 88, you're gone. 77 to 94, you can stay. 88 to 94, Luis Sanchez. Please turn 16 as well. Fabian Fischer, 72 to 90. Nicholas Brown, I'm actually going to get rid of you. I don't think you're going to be good enough for us. Nicholas Brown, where are you? There you are, 78 to 94. So we've cleared a bit of space from our academy. Transfer windows open, all that other good stuff. So we've got some players leaving. So we are going to try and bring some players up from the academy in this window. But that's easier said than done. But I just want to see what our youth scouts are going to bring back. Because, of course, we sent them to some different nations this time. So we're going to really get a test of how good they are. So you're not a bad start, but you're not great. You're also not great. You are amazing. And you could be up to 76. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You might actually be the best player we've found so far. We'll have to wait and see. If you're like 76 rated and you're a defender, you're going straight in that first team, my man. Right. You're a no. You're a no. You're a no. You're a no. And you're a no. Okay. Is that just bad luck, or we just literally just found a lot of crap players? King, there's a transfer offer come in. That's not what I meant to click on, to be honest. I meant to click on this. Right, in Chile, what have you found me? Crap. Ooh, goalkeeper. Okay, Joaquin Nunez. We'll have a bit of that. Again, Alejandro Oliveira could be up to a 70 now. And a left mid. Can you believe it? Prado's a no, and you're a no. That's a good start. I mean, I'm a bit disappointed we didn't get anything from Ghana. But let's have a quick look now before we finish the video off at the players we did find. So, Youth Academy. So, we've got the Japanese centre-back, 83 to 94, 63 rated. I think he might make his way straight up. Alejandro Oliveira, left winger, 70 to 94. Joaquin Nunez, 60, 75 to 94. Who else did we bring through? Was that it? Or did we bring another one through? Oh, that was literally it, was it? Those three, okay. It's not terrible then. Okay, so I think next time we'll bring through a few of these players into the main team. We'll try and empty our main squad out a bit if we can. Just to see if we can just bring through some better players, I think. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabba Gamer. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for some more of our rebuilding Bury. Bye.